Today we're going to be binding heat shields. We will be binding these with some flexible black binding going to this Auburn right here. Let's go ahead and sit down and get the binding ready. And here you go. You can see I'm starting off. All I'm going to do is try to tightly fold the binding around with my fingers and get it set into place so I can get my needle started. After you get it locked in, you just kind of tug a little bit and you tuck and you fold and you tuck, and you can't be scared to sew through your fingers. You got to just keep your fingers right there beside the binding. You got to make sure everything goes perfectly straight, because when it deviates off into different directions, the customer will be able to see it. So as you can see right here, all I'm doing is taking my hands, I'm sewing 2 or 3 inches at a time, and I'm keeping my right hand close to the needle, and I'm keeping it on the binding. That way the binding slides through. And here you go, we're coming up to the very last curve. So we went ahead and sped all throughout it. So when we get to this curve right here, as you can see, what I'm doing is I'm taking and I'm folding the binding, but I'm also trying to roll the material into the binding that's already folded right there at the needle. And if you do this and you do it properly, it'll be able to get right into the channel that you're creating when you fold your binding. It's not as hard as it seems to be honest with you. I mean, it's not going to be as easy as if you had an attachment, but you really don't need an attachment all the time. I prefer not having attachments because I like to have the inside of my machine opened up, but I kind of learned to do it without attachments, and I fell into the habit. And now I do want to get an attachment for when I do giant stuff like bimini tops, but just for something like this, if I was only going to do 1 or 2, I probably wouldn't want to use the attachment, because again, you can do just as good, like right there, without the attachment and just folding it over with your fingers. Well, I appreciate everybody watching. Thank you for watching, and subscribe for some more. Y'all have a good day.